And going back to D.C. now, former White House counsel Don McGahn will answer the House Judiciary Committee's questions about the 2019 Mueller report in private. Now, that's all according to new court documents filed last night. The agreement revolves around a long-standing dispute over McGahn's testimony. Democrats who run the committee have sought McGahn's testimony for 2 years, all as part of their obstruction investigation into former President Donald Trump. NBC News Justice correspondent Pete Williams joins us now from Washington. Pete, thanks for being with us. First off, can you please tell us a little bit about this agreement and what does it mean for all of us?
Well, let's go back to the history a little bit. Remember that the House Judiciary Committee wanted McGahn to testify about what the Mueller report said were efforts by the president to obstruct justice, to obstruct the Mueller investigation. So he went to court and a federal judge said, you have to testify. There's no such thing as absolute immunity, which is what the White House was asserting. But then a Court of Appeals panel said, no, he doesn't have to testify. And it's not for the federal courts to referee these disputes between the White House and Congress. So the House Judiciary Committee was appealing that. And now there's an agreement saying, let's call the court case off. McGahn has agreed that he will appear before the Judiciary Committee in a closed session. We'll make a transcript of the hearing and release it about a week later. The questioning will be confined to what the Mueller report says and about any comments the president made about McGahn's role in the Mueller investigation. McGahn, in turn, won't assert executive privilege. So that's what this agreement calls for, and it allows now the McGahn testimony to move forward, and it will ultimately become public.
But what I'm wondering here, Pete, is what's the end goal? Because the reality of it is the Mueller report came out 2 years ago and President Trump is now out of office. So what's the value now? What do Democrats think could actually come out of McGahn's testimony?
All right. So there are some lofty principles involved and some good old politics involved as well. The lofty principle is this. If these lower court rulings had stayed on the books, that Congress is basically powerless to force some executive branch person to testify, then that would make it very hard to do something like this in the future. What this tentative agreement says is if this all works out, both sides will go back to the courts and say, wipe out all these court rulings that you had, pretend like this never happened. So that will be a real plus for the Congress. That's the lofty part of this. The political part of it is, of course, the Democrats are still interested in anything they can find out about President Trump and any efforts that he had to try to obstruct Mueller's investigation. Trump, you might have heard, is a name that's still very much in the news. And so the Democrats on the Judiciary Committee continue to try to explore that.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.